All right, hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of the flagship podcast of the Yelling Will Ensue ship, Yelling Will Ensue. I am your host, Aaron, and with me is Jesus.
Hello.
And we are joined by our other co-captain, Jacob.
Hi.
It's a really well-behaved episode so far, but we aim to change that. So today we are talking about something we've been working on for a while. Jesus has been demanding. He demanded it for the internet and for himself, for the people. He wanted to talk about Waifu Wednesday. I thought he was gonna talk for a second there. I guess not. But so, if anybody doesn't know what a waifu is,
What is a waifu?
he feigns ignorance. He's a liar. I'm pretty sure
what are waifus, man?
I'm pretty sure on an episode you said something about waifu will ruin your lifeu. I'm pretty sure that was you, Jacob.
I have no comment on that.
Check the archives, people. Check the archives. But yeah, a waifu. I don't personally have a definition for waifu. I remember waifu started on an anime where there was a teacher character who, I think he dropped his wallet or he dropped something, and in the thing he dropped, there's a picture of his wife, and the students were like, "What is this? Who's this?" And he's like, "Oh, that's my waifu." And he said waifu in Japanese, which was weird, but this has grown to be a larger phenomenon involving people and their, how should we say this? Their female characters that they love. I want to say that. I don't know. I don't have a better definition for you. I don't know if either of my people here have a better definition for you. Jacob, do you have a better definition for us?
Do I have a better definition? Well, a waifu is a character that is 2D that a person would consider their significant other.
Okay,
I have
all
no
right.
idea.
What about Jesus?
I think this. Are we going with the traditional definition, or are we going with the definition that we often talk about? Or
I'll take whatever definition you got.
I mean, on a more traditional sense, I feel like the waifu is like your favorite female anime video game. Like you said, sort of 2D character that you may have a crush on or something like that. I mean, when we talk about it, I mean, we get into a little bit of a different scenario where we often call actual people or celebrities are waifus. So, I mean, I just think it depends.
I think our definition is unsanctioned by the Urban Dictionary.
It is. It's not sanctioned for sure. It's not.
I mean, so this kind of all came about because I think we were talking about Women Crush Wednesday one time, which is I don't know what the technical entire week of events are for the hashtags. I think Jesus might know.
I mean, there's Man Crush Monday. There's some inappropriate things on Tuesday.
Oh, Lord.
Wednesday is Woman Crush Wednesday. And then you have Throwback Thursday. And then Flashback Friday.
And nothing on Saturday and Sunday.
Not that I know of.
I don't even want to know what happens on Tuesday. All right. Well, this all came about because we were talking about Wednesdays were the days of Women Crush Wednesday, and Women Crush Wednesday is kind of weird because of it's like you just proclaim to the world that you love some celebrity. And it's like you're not necessarily going to go out with said celebrity, but you're like, this is my woman crush. I've never personally participated in it. I don't know if either of you two have.
Hey, you don't have to play ignorance. I have no
Okay,
shame in
alright.
my game, man. You follow me on Twitter. You know what's up.
If you follow Jesus on Twitter, you know what's up. I don't know about Jacob. Jacob, do you?
Actually, I don't do that, but we do talk about it, but like posting about it on Twitter or Facebook, I haven't.
Well, so like, I remember there was an episode of Friends is where I became aware of this, but like they had their celebrity freebies. There were 5 celebrities that you could, basically have relations with, and your significant other would be okay with it. And in that episode, the joke of the episode was basically Ross ended up choosing 5 celebrities, and he took one out, and then he ends up meeting the celebrity, and he got it laminated, so he wasn't allowed to do anything there. But I remember from that you kind of went towards like a top 10 like celebrities, or at least I used to do a top 10 celebrities, and then that eventually evolved into just a whole debate about best girl and like best girl in TV shows, because a lot of animes people have arguments about best girl. I haven't really done that, even though I've done, watch animes and be like, oh, that's my waifu, but I've never done like best girl, because best girl is kind of, I think best girl is kind of funny because it's just like, this is the best character of the entire show, and like I don't necessarily agree with that. Have either of you done best girl? Who is best girl?
But Tsumugi is obviously the best girl of K-On!
Is that okay? So apparently he has. That's his answer.
That I remember, they know they're talking about it, like who your favorite character, but never like best girl wise.
But Kotori is obviously best girl of Love Live.
Which one's Kotori?
I still haven't seen that.
Love Live is actually pretty good.
Oh,
It's actually
it was
pretty
good.
solid. It's actually a pretty solid anime. Just
But Sailor Mars is obviously best Sailor Scout.
that's not how you say Sailor Mercury. That's not how you say Sailor Mercury.
We've had this discussion before, man.
It's not how you say Amy.
You wanted
Okay.
that son, Aaron.
I can't even focus right now. It's like this. How do you expect me to host under these conditions? All right, but this is kind of on topic, but basically, it grew into a discussion that I was like, if people do, Woman Crush Wednesday, why don't people do Waifu Wednesday? And it turns out people do Waifu Wednesday, but there's varying degrees of Waifu Wednesday. There's your, I guess, traditional Waifu Wednesday, which is just you just put up a picture of your waifu. Sometimes inappropriate. I try not to be one of those people. I have seen some things that I'd rather not talk about, but some people do that, and they do that under the hashtag Waifu Wednesday.
Yeah, so we do post a Waifu Wednesday on our Twitter every week. So just if you're interested, be very, very careful about clicking on the hashtag, because we have no control over what other people put using that hashtag, and sometimes there's some questionable and interesting things that you'll see.
There's some things
be warned.
You don't want to
be
say.
warned.
I want to point out, like I like how everyone says tries. It don't seem that difficult,
if you have actually looked on it, I think for the most part I've used either stock images, like just like people just standing there, or like random images during whatever they're doing. But yeah, I've never put anything explicit on there.
No, you've been very, very tame and appropriate with your picture choice. Thankfully.
But there are some people that that go
Go a
out there,
little
and
too
it's just
far.
like, ooh, I don't know about that, you know. So be forewarned. But I've seen other things where like I think one of the people I follow on YouTube um was doing like what do you call it? He I think he occasionally he plays video games with his wife, and if it's on Wednesday, he'll call it hashtag. Oh, he won't say hashtag, but it'll be like Waifu Wednesday or something like that. But you know, for my so-called for my perspective, I was basically trying to kind of bridge the two things of Women Crush Wednesday and Waifu, because I think they are fairly similar. I don't know if I don't know how you guys feel about that. I mean, as the as the person who does Women Crush Wednesday, how do you feel about that, Jesus?
I mean, the, in spirit, they're basically the same thing. I mean, usually when for most people, I mean, they usually post a celebrity for their Woman Crush Wednesday, and I mean, when you're doing Waifu Wednesday, it's usually gonna be a video game or anime character. So I mean,
Or a comic book character.
Oh yeah, comic
Come
book
on.
character. Okay, fine. Comic
Jubilee.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I get it. But yeah, I mean, they're basically the same thing. I mean, if your Woman Crush for Wednesday is a celebrity, I mean, obviously, that's not gonna happen. I mean, so I mean, it's a very similar thing in spirit.
I'm going to play devil advocate.
He doesn't believe. He doesn't believe.
There are separate between Women Crush Wednesday and Waifu Wednesday. Waifu Wednesday, it will be a character that does not exist in real life, while Women Crush Wednesday does. And mathematically, there is a percentage it could happen. It's above zero, which is still more than what Waifu Wednesday offer.
So you're saying there's a chance?
Yeah.
So
a small chance, but it's above zero.
But what if in our world there was another dimension,
Or
and they walk through the different dimension?
but what
and they were
what
just-
if, but what if someone is cosplaying your favorite anime, your waifu? I mean, does that count?
Yeah, how do you play? I don't even know what the question was going to be. Like, how does that situation go? I was watching sports before this. That's why I said the word play.
How does that? Well, and not the character themselves. It like the whole Santa Claus idea. We see many Santa Claus, and not the original Santa Claus.
But the original Santa Claus wasn't real.
Hey, we don't know what children are watching.
No, Santa
listen
Claus
to it.
was invented by Coca-Cola.
Hey,
There's
hey,
a difference
hey, hey,
between Santa
hey,
Claus and I don't know.
Hey,
Jesus,
you-
just name some random character from an anime.
You're ruining childhoods right here, man. You do not let kids
There's
know.
no such thing.
Yeah, I'm sorry, kids who are listening to this. I hate to break it to you, Santa Claus, he's about as real as Jesus' waifu. So the word is very, very real. No. Okay, no. So your argument is if they put on a costume, but cosplay, as we have established, is like role play.
Yeah.
So how does that factor in?
And you're role playing the character, but you're not the actual character.
But I would be okay with that. I mean, I don't know about you.
That sounds like a personal problem.
I think that's a personal solution.
I'm with Aaron on this one. I'm sorry.
I don't know how to respond to that.
I think Jacob's just he's just mad. I mean, but Jacob, you claim to have no waifus, but you do have a weird little scale we were talking about. Would you like to introduce the I guess so for those who may or may not know, Jacob is addicted to Madden the video game, and he has constructed a sort of rating system for anime characters.
I ain't touched it in a long time. You reminded me of it.
I mean, that this. He doesn't do best girl, and he doesn't have waifus, but he has a Madden rating system for female anime characters. Defend yourself, Jacob.
Well, it's like Madden. Everyone have their favorite player, but the argument is who is the best player all around. That's only the argument for each position wise. Well, I tried to divide that system into an anime character version of it. So I take characteristics, scale them between, I forgot what I did, between 1 and 10, and try to give a value for each character in those different attributes to determine who did the high overall rating.
Listeners at home, I'm currently shaking my head at him.
I think we all are.
I mean, so like my problem with what you designed was just that like it was like, number one, you made the scale. Number two, it was like
I mean,
it was your own categories.
Yeah.
Like there was like this really weird thing because we looked at the scale and like I think it was like 98 overall or 96 or something was like what's her face from was it Asuka? It was Asuka from Ava, but then like Ray was like 80 something, and I'm like that doesn't really make any sense because most people don't divide the two.
It like Madden, law the rating doesn't make sense.
But you made it up.
But I think there's a big difference, though.
I went with the
No, you made it up.
Yeah,
there's no throw accuracy. Like, oh, how good of a thrower is Ray compared to Asuka? It's like can I don't know, Sailor friggin' Neptune read a defense? Like there's none of that.
I think there's a big difference here that you're leaving out too. Is that with Madden, it's not one person going around and rating every single player and coming up with all these categories. They have a big group of people doing this.
They do have a big group, but there's only one main person. You know that.
So you're trying to say you're the main person, but you did it by yourself.
Yeah,
that's the problem.
Well, no one ever gave me any opinion on it when I asked. So
I did give you an opinion on it. I said it was dumb. It was so arbitrary.
I meant a useful opinion.
Damn, Mary.
Red hair color, 10 out of 10. Ray has blue hair, 5 out of 10.
Oh my god.
That's not real. That's not real. I'm kidding. That's not what really was on there.
Oh my god, man.
How do you know? I was thinking about putting that. Well, honestly, I haven't looked at that in such a long time. So it probably would change it since probably since we started the show.
I think the problem was that he was surprised by his own metrics that he invented. That he was like, I was surprised this person didn't rate as high as I would have rated them. By his own metrics, he rated them! That's like me being like, hey, this movie, I based on my own, rating system, I would have gave it, a 9, but I feel like I should have gave it a 10.
It does try to be unbiased as a person could.
Your scale was super not unbiased. Like the characters that you liked were way higher than the other characters that I'd never heard of.
I remember the character that I really hated were very high.
Who was it?
That I'm trying to remember.
See, I don't believe because I remember Asuka was super high. I think.
She had to downgrade it before I update.
See this? Time. See his own arbitrary system. He can't even get it.
All right.
Hey, no system is perfect.
See, Jesus is trying to control us right now. You cannot control me, Jesus.
But waifus.
Okay, but no. I want to dig into this. We're going on a tangent here. We're going to Tangent City. Population, apparently this podcast, but
you mean 3?
Population 2.
Population this podcast. Tangent Town, the Tangent Trifecta. Anyways, look, okay, so I remember looking at it, and it was like, okay, so I just want you to defend maybe like maybe 1 or 2 of them, and we'll get back to what Jesus wants to talk about because he doesn't want to be entertained right now.
Remember, I have not looked at this since I think it was January.
That sounds like a personal problem to me.
So I don't remember any of it top of my head, to be honest.
Okay, so I remember which one is the short hair cousin in quotation marks of the Sailor Scouts,
Sarah Ionius.
and she was like almost a perfect 100. What's that all about?
Well, one. You see what? Well, I tried to remember what aptitude I used again.
But the cousins were awesome.
Well,
The cousins.
That's not a detailed explanation, knowing everything want more than me saying
I
that.
want to know. I just want to
Well,
know.
So strength-wise, she is the strongest of the Sailor Scouts.
What about Pluto?
Pluto controls time, which while there is only technically one, but she doesn't use her power, so you kind of know that, you kind of try to take that into consideration with Sion. That don't know
Okay,
technically who be the more powerful, but
Okay,
she doesn't use it.
okay, I accept this. Continue.
Alright, so technically, so that one reason is strength. She is the highest among the Sailor Scouts, for that way her strength aptitude is very high. She is actually very important story-wise, due to the fact it helped develop the whole time at during the Sailor Moon S. Basically, that when the whole thing was jump started after the arrival of Sailor Mini Moon, which when they were trying to develop, which allowed Sailor Moon to even upgrade even more to her third form, if I'm correct. And so that very important story-wise. So that way she was rated higher on that. I think she was the fourth highest story points based among the Sailor Scouts. I'm trying to remember. Well, I think the character as well. The development one at the time she was a very evolutionary, groundbreaking character, which allowed a lot of development in ways that haven't been done before for the quote unquote cousins who are not really cousins, which wasn't a big thing at the time. Very touchy to talk about, so that rated a higher one as well, and that's all I remember from the aptitudes. I know I have two more.
So there was something about awesome, likability.
Yeah.
Are
you looking at it right now?
I'm looking at something right now. There's likability is apparently.
I don't remember that one.
I don't know. Okay, so
you made it.
Exactly. This is the problem with his.
I ain't touched it in 6 months, so I don't remember it.
Again, that sounds like a personal problem. I believe.
You sound like a personal problem.
But you made it. So I mean, but.
Yeah, does that mean I remember it all at once, top of my head? No.
So he has. So if I'm looking at it right now, he has 10 different animes he's put on here. Okay,
So
and he put the genres down. All right.
Oh, you're looking at the database one I had.
Yeah, I'm looking at the awesome is apparently a thing. Awesome.
But that's
think that
but
name for it.
how does that work? Who determines who's awesome?
He determines it.
But that's so. This Jacob. Come on.
I don't
Okay.
remember this.
Okay. So he doesn't even put all I'm looking at this one. He doesn't even put all the Sailor Scouts on here.
I ain't got to all them yet.
That's some sort of biased. He's trying to.
So
make
there's
some of them
Sailor
better than
Mars
the other.
and Sailor Moon.
So the reason why I didn't do all of them because I didn't want to have all the Sailor Scout and hadn't touched any of the animes. So remember that was a beta, that demo still. So I'm still working on that at the time I was.
You claim you claim you're working on it. You're not working on it.
I ain't honestly, I'm not lying.
He didn't work on this.
Just
Okay, so these are the 10 animes he's decided that make an unbiased.
No, as a demo test.
Okay, so he had Sailor Moon, Clannad, Oremo, Cowboy Bebop, Full Metal Alchemist, Van Dread, Infinite Stratos, Ava, Suzuka, and Sword Art Online. And from there, he was able to determine the Madden ratings or the Jacob ratings, as they will now be forever infamous as.
Do I get my own game?
You can make your own game. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out here. It looks like there's ratings next to him. And he rated Sailor Moon as an 88. But Sailor Moon has the highest rating of all his characters at an 88.
Seriously?
Really?
That's the last thing I saw. You rated Faye Valentine as a 64.
I don't remember this.
Wow.
I do not remember this.
I mean, he gave Ayase Aragaki. Who is that? I don't know who that is.
You asked me to remember people on the top of my head at once.
Does
I'm only one man.
But
you're the man who made this.
But you made the list. You should know all the characters on it. How is it not biased if you don't remember all the characters?
It is not biased if I don't remember all the characters. To remember them all, that means I am biased.
I mean, I like that there's a personality. There's metrics for personality on here. There's also metrics for type.
But
whether they're yandere, tsundere, kudere, dandere, or dere, whatever dere means.
I think that would be the
oh
thing
my
to
god.
find.
Okay, so the person who got a 47 was a yandere, the thing that he you know what, we're gonna do a little research. If this person got a 47, they must be really important.
What's their name?
It's Ayase, Ayase Ara.
Right?
Yeah, that's the one.
It's from Ode.
Sure.
It's Kirino's best friend. Come on.
Oh, oh.
Hey! Control yourself, Jacob!
Jacob!
My bad.
Jacob's just mad that I'm breaking down his scale right now.
I don't remember it. I can't look at it.
Oh my god.
It's just like, I don't even know who these people are. I haven't seen Oremo.
Well, that sounds like a personal problem.
I mean, you giving her a 47 sounds like a personal problem, Jacob.
Damn. Yeah, man.
Alright, so there's just so many questionable things here. Okay, fine. Why is Sailor Moon the highest person on your list, besides your obvious bias towards Sailor Moon?
I still don't believe I have the highest person. I'm still surprised by that.
But Sailor Moon's the worst Sailor Scout.
It's your own metrics. It's your own you made these. You rated her high. You gave Sailor Mars a 73.
What?
I don't remember exactly what I gave each character.
I'm looking at the list right now.
I think the reason why she got wayside was because she got almost a perfect story because Sailor Moon is basically.
But she's the main character, so that's cheating.
So that one reason. Light ability, I actually did a test for light ability with her, which surprisingly scored higher than I thought that she would.
What was the test? How does that test work?
I did a group testing with a random.
How many people? How many people? That's a terribly small sample size.
How were they randomly chosen is what I want to know.
What?
How did you randomly choose them? Because you said 8 random people.
I'd like to imagine Jacob was outside with a Sailor Moon costume asking people in LA during Anime Expo how they felt about Sailor Moon.
Was this at like...
That answer is illogical. I made it back in January when Anime Expo was over for over 6 months, while the next Anime Expo won't happen for another 6 months.
I like to imagine Jacob is making up this information. He randomly tested 8 Sailor Moon characters.
But how did he do that? He's dancing around the question.
we did
Also, why 8?
What?
Were they the only people who would have done it? Because that in and of itself is a bias. That's a bias, Jacob.
Come on, man.
Jacob, you act like, oh, just because you got a math degree, like I didn't take statistics. Like, come on, Jacob, I know your tricks.
It called basically using what you have.
So then that makes this a flawed.
No, like I said, no rating system is perfect. They're all flawed.
Especially this one.
Never say it's not perfect. Does it have its flaws? Of course it does.
Yeah. Yes. we've established this.
I'm not gonna deny that.
Okay, so you're telling me Sailor Moon is more likable than the girl who got a 47?
Actually, yeah. A lot of people don't like her.
How do you feel about her, Jesus? I don't know if you've seen that anime.
I didn't like her.
Okay. What about Sailor Moon?
I liked her, but I didn't think she would definitely wasn't my favorite Sailor Scout for sure.
So how does it work? Do you just say you like them, yes or no? Because that's just a 50-50 in either way.
I asked them when I was doing it. I asked them what they were scared that character between 1 and 10.
Uh-huh.
I try to use a formula to determine an average of it, and I end up then put it into the decimals, which I end up rounding.
Sounds like there's tester error over here.
No tester error in that. Yes, there is. I'm not denying that.
I mean,
Man, it basically not completely done. I'm going to probably ream it then once I start looking at it again.
I find it hard to believe Sailor Moon is the most like Sailor Scout of all the Sailor Scouts. I just find it hard to believe. But I mean, he only asked about 2 of them, and I assumed more people liked Mars than they liked Moon, but because I might be wrong. Apparently, I'm wrong.
Mars is obviously the best Sailor Scout. Okay.
That's again. You keep saying Mercury wrong. I don't understand what's happening. I mean, he gets the first letter right.
First letter.
Yeah, M for Mercury.
You forget the first word.
Does anyone even like Jupiter?
Does it? I know people who like Jupiter.
I know people who like Jupiter. I think Venus is the one you don't find as much.
Really? I saw somebody that I know was cosplaying as Venus. It's funny because I think it's weird. So I've seen more people who aren't blonde will cosplay as Moon, but people who are actually naturally blonde, I've seen them more likely to be Venus. And I don't know if there's anything to that.
I think the character I've seen cosplay the most, beside the obvious Sailor Moon, is Sailor Scion. I see a lot of Sailor Scions.
Why Saturn?
I don't know. That already catch me off guard.
We should investigate this.
Yeah.
But anyways, back on the point. Jacob's trying to deflect the questions out here. He's trying to be like Dikembe Mutombo and block these questions.
I think you mean he's more like Money Mayweather and dancing around them. Okay.
I find that an insult.
Well, he went undefeated. I don't know what you're talking about. The point is, Jacob needs to fix his scale. Okay, why is Faye Valentine rated so low? That is a question we must answer.
I don't remember why. You got me someone that I remember.
You made the scale.
I made the scale. Does that mean I remember exactly what I went into by top of my head? No.
You should have at least a general idea.
I sit for 6 months, so I don't have a general idea.
Why is Faye Valentine a 64?
And like I said, I don't remember why.
I'm pretty sure likability, more people like Faye Valentine than they like Sailor Moon. I'm just putting that out there.
Well, to be honest, you are biased to that is an amazing anime.
How does that make me biased?
Because you love that anime.
I do like that anime. I don't know if I love that anime. It's not my favorite anime.
All right. One thing I will say though is I do think that at least with between Faye and Sailor Moon, that there is definitely going to be a generational gap with some people. Like if you ask someone that's born just a couple years before us, I think they may not see it the same way. So we were lucky and we were born and alive during the Toonami era. So
But they were both on Toonami.
What are you talking about? The Toonami era? The Toonami era was bad. I'm wearing my Tom show.
it's back now, but it's not the same. You know that.
But they were both on Toonami.
But one usually was later than the other.
And the other one was like on UPN also.
Yeah.
That's a throwback.
What I'm saying though is that a lot of the people that are the younger people that are currently into Sailor Moon are into Sailor Moon because a brand new series just came out, so they completely missed the
remaster.
And the remaster. They missed it back then, so that they didn't see. I probably didn't see either of them back then at all. So
so is your argument that they don't even see Faye?
So their appreciation of Faye is going to be lower because they just haven't seen. They weren't around then, or they were too young. Because my nephew's 4 years younger. Is 4 years younger than me, which I mean is not much younger, but he had never seen Cowboy Bebop or Sailor Moon as a kid.
I can understand not seeing Sailor Moon and Cowboy Bebop as a kid, because that was like.
That is sad childhood.
Like I said though, it's just.
Did you watch Zatch Bell?
I don't think so either.
Okay, so I'm trying to figure out what he would have watched.
I know Dragon Ball Z.
GT?
Dragon Ball Z was still on at the time. He definitely seen GT. But like I said, my nephew
GT was terrible.
Is like 4 years younger to me. So, like I said, people just born just before
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Us missed out on a lot. Yeah, he saw Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon and stuff, obviously.
Okay, who's best girl in Yu-Gi-Oh?
Ooh, that's a tough one. What series? We're just talking about original series, right?
All right, if we'll go by series to series. Original series, who's best girl? The answer is Karibo, obvious. No.
Oh my god.
Not actually. There's not that many girls. There's like Taya, Mai,
What's Merrick's sister's name?
Ishizu.
That's best girl. There you go.
Ishizu, okay. I accept that answer. Jacob, you're more of the old school Yu-Gi-Oh kind of person. Who was best girl in the original series?
I don't believe in the concept of best girl.
Really, I think this 88 rating next to Sailor Moon.
Who's your favorite girl, man? Come on.
If I had to choose one, I would choose Taya.
Really?
Yeah.
That's surprising. Not too many people like Taya.
Well, we only really have 3 options.
No, there's the 4 or 5. I'm gonna think about this for a second.
Pegasus's wife.
The Pegasus's wife that went to the Shadow Realm. There was
Random schoolgirl number 3.
Well, there was a girl who was in the series for like the original series that was like one of their friends, but she never made the transition.
Oh, the grandpa friend granddaughter.
That was a kid, man.
That only one. That you meant down. That the only person.
No. So what about
from Yu-Gi-Oh! Season 0 and the original comic book or manga series? Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
He's gonna get us in trouble.
Yeah, the original manga series, basically, that before they actually started the whole Duel Monsters thing. I forget her name. It's been so long since I've read it.
I forget her name
but
too.
She's the gray-haired girl.
Yeah, she. So there was like 5 or 6 people in the group. It was like Bakura wasn't one of them. It was like this little kid who was like almost as tall as Yugi. I want to say he had glasses or something like that, but He was like Yugi's friend. Obviously Tristan and why am I forgetting his name? Joey and Taya and this other girl. So they were friends. Let's not forget Joey had a sister that Tristan was into. That was weird.
That wasn't weird.
Oh, Serenity.
No, that was weird just because Joey was from Brooklyn and she was not.
Okay, I'll give you that.
And then they got divorced, but not really. It was weird, like that. Their parents were divorced or something. You know what was the craziest part about that? Do you remember how their dad or their mom just left them at the beach, even though they were like children?
Yeah, that was weird.
It was like the 7-year-old and the 6-year-old. It was like, hey, you know what, kids, go to the beach. And it was like, wow, you're really trusting
Japan, man.
of Japan. Like, come on. I also believe that's basically all the really main ones. There was like this one who was like Chinese who wanted to. It was like in the one, I think it was like the last tournament they did. There was another duelist girl, but she wasn't very important. She was a nobody. So all right, and on to GX. Alexis.
I thought that would always. Alexis. This one.
Alexis is just best girl in general. Best Yu-Gi-Oh girl.
What?
Yeah. What? Smart. Can duel. She wasn't like Taya. She wasn't just some sidekick. She was nobody's sidekick.
Hey. Taya got it. She won a duel. She beat Mai.
Okay.
With the power of friendship. Okay.
That's actually not even like a lie. That's basically what happened.
Oh, I know that, but they're funny.
Lexus is best, man. There was like I remember her friend also had an accent. Just random. And she's coming back for Arc V. So we got best girl. I don't know who is best girl in GX then.
That's tough.
Is it really? Could you even name 5 girls that were on GX?
Probably not.
So the answer is Alexis. Can you remember vaguely what they were all about?
Not as much as I should.
Because there was Alexis and she had like 2 friends. There was that blue-haired girl, I forgot her name, who's really into Jaden. There was...
Yeah, you guys keep screwing me up though, I'm not gonna lie, because you guys keep saying Alexis, and I never watched GX in English.
The blonde girl.
Yeah, it's Asuka. Okay? So I know who.
Is every Japanese girl just named Asuka?
So I know who you're. I just keep after like who is this?
So Asuka. Her brother. Was the dude who was also in the Shadow Realm.
Oh my god.
Or the Dark Realm. No, he didn't die. He was actually alive. He was in the Dark Realm. He came back. He was like okay, what's Zane's name? Who the older brother who plays with Cyber Dragons? What's his name? In Japanese. If you remember.
What's his name? His name was. They called him. He was Kaiser Ryo, which is just dragon.
Dragon Yo.
No, he's Kaiser Ryo, and like that's what they called him.
Well, okay, so his best friend was Asuka's older brother. All right, we're moving on to 5Ds. Who's best girl in 5Ds?
I'm not even gonna lie. I haven't seen 5D, so I couldn't give you an answer.
That's probably
I only know one girl from that by memory.
It's probably Black Rose Dragon Girl.
That's the only girl I know from that series.
You know that's Eric's favorite one overall of the Yu-Gi-Oh girls. Nobody chooses Taya. overall.
Nobody likes Taya. That's why.
Nobody chooses Taya. See, I don't. It's funny because I like GX the most, and I think Eric liked 5Ds the most. So it kind of makes sense.
Is best series.
So then, who's the best of all the Yu-Gi-Oh girls? I'm judging you. I'm putting you on the spot.
I already told you.
So it's just a Shizu.
Yeah, she's best girl overall.
I don't think so. She was nothing without the necklace.
Hey, that's
Yeah,
all right.
that show got really weird.
It
They had what's his name? Shadi? Was he the dude who could
with the key?
who was a ghost?
Yeah.
Well, he didn't just have the key; he had the scales. He had
Yeah.
most of the Millennium items. That's neither here nor there. We're leaving tangent. The tangent area. We're gonna return.
Back to
Yeah,
what we
we're
were
gonna return to what Jesus wants, because he wants us to be not as entertaining as we could be. All right. It was a long drive. So I don't even remember what I was gonna ask about Waifu Wednesday at this point. I think once I got to the database,
You were done.
I wasn't even paying attention to road signs. You know what I mean? I was just driving straight forward to the point. To the point.
Not paying attention to the world.
But
Hey, you're not paying attention to your own scale, man.
God.
If you were to add more onto this list, what would you add? Would you add more anime? Would you add more characters? What would you add? Would you add more? I think you should add more,
It would be more anime and more characters. So at the time, I had a list of I had 15 animes on that list, but it would take me too long, so I don't want to do a quick test of it, see how the connection will work. So it ended up working good, so I'm able to do it again easily. I don't have to get all the stuff out again.
I think you should add more, what's the word I'm looking for here? It shouldn't just be like five things. That's the problem. That's the reason why a lot of these are way too high or way too low, is because you have so few fields. You have more fields.
I didn't want a 25.
More fields. 100 fields.
You need 25 like Madden.
Yeah, all the fun ones that happen don't mean anything.
I mean, but think about it. The problem with it is if you have 5 fields.
I have five, if I'm correct, it's 5 fields, but the 5 fields are split into 5 subfields.
They don't seem that way.
In the database, it should be.
So how are people so low? That's what I want to know.
That I don't know. I think wait a minute. I remember. I think because when I was making it, I originally didn't want Do you remember the clip when I did before I started doing analyzing it? I had too many. I had 10 people in the 90s.
You had some pretty high ones.
Right, and then I think you guys end up talking about FIFA rating that no one was above 90.
No, that's not true. Most people are in the 80s, but there are a few people in the 90s.
Yeah. So I think I ended up getting stricter on it. I think that why I ended up getting pushed down a lot. But man, I'm trying to remember.
I think
once I do go back, it'll be a lot of changes.
I think you need to fix this. We will revisit it at a different time. Just
that got you going.
Just judging you.
Judging me? I'm judging you.
No, you're judging anime characters. That's what you're doing.
It's for the children.
No, it isn't.
Wow.
No, it isn't.
Yeah, no proof of that.
I have absolute proof for that. I'm pretty sure one of these characters is a child, and you gave her a 40-something.
There's a child on this list? Whoa.
I don't know. Rainbow, is that... aren't they teenagers?
Well, technically,
Well,
all
most
the
anime-
Styles, all the series
That's what I'm
styles,
saying.
only 2 of them are above 18.
I mean, if we're going to be technical, most anime we watch, they're like 90% of the time they're in high school.
Well, high school was the best of times and the worst of times. And the most documented of times. That's why all animes take place in high school. I wonder why they never took place in college. I wonder what Japanese college
There were a
looks
couple.
like.
There were a couple
Like-
of decent ones.
Like what?
Golden Days.
I don't know what that is.
That takes place during college.
So who's
It-
best girl in Golden Days?
If I had to choose one right off the bat, it'd probably be there's only 2 main girls in that show, though. That's the thing. In one or the other. Probably the childhood best friend. And that really been very the time. It's been a while since I've seen that. Why is it so quiet?
I was
Aaron's still
looking
shocked.
up I was looking up whatever he was talking about.
Is it Golden Days? Or that the name one?
It's Golden Time.
Golden Time, yeah.
I'm unsure about this.
It was
It's weird.
It's a decent anime.
It's okay.
It's weird. Some of them say Golden Days. Some of them say Golden Times.
I
I don't
think
know.
when I saw it on Crunchyroll, it was Golden Time.
See, I don't know. There's the images have like Persona and Toradora on here. I don't even think the internet knows what I'm talking about.
Probably not.
Okay, who's best girl in Persona? Jesus.
Okay, so this is like the toughest question I ever get from an anime or video game because I could never decide. It's always between Rise and Yukiko.
And Chie.
Rise and Yukiko.
And Chie.
Who's Chie? No one cares.
I'm pretty sure
about Chie.
I'm pretty sure Chie is Yukiko's best friend.
Yeah, I know, but
Pretty sure about
no
that.
one cares about Chie. Okay.
I guess I'm no one.
Yes, exactly.
Ah, that's cold.
But
That's the coldest thing he's ever said to me.
all right, so the way it is that if I had to go strictly off of personality and the character I would probably go with Yukiko. But in both versions of of Persona, the Japanese and the English version, they're 2 of my favorite voice actors playing Rise. So it's like Rise is amazing too.
So, does that actually affect your choice of best girl or waifus?
In some situations, yeah, I wouldn't say every time, but yeah, it does play a part.
That's interesting. That is interesting. We're getting somewhere here, Jacob. Okay, so Jacob,
Yes.
you don't have a waifu, is that correct?
Yes.
Why is that?
I really don't get the concept. Like to me,
But you'll rate characters.
But you do get the concept like perfectly. You understand
no,
it.
like understanding it. I don't get the concept as using it. Like I don't.
Don't
get
you like
the
Monster
idea.
Musume?
Yeah, and
Who's the best character of that?
depending on what aspects.
Who's the best girl?
So you have to take into a lot of consideration, depending what like if you're more into a personality that.
I'm asking you. I'm not asking you to choose for the people. I'm asking you.
I'm choosing for the people.
I'm asking you to choose for you.
For you.
Honestly, I
Or
don't
copy.
really have a actually favorite one in that one. Yeah, actually, I never thought about it.
Uh-huh.
I'm sensing shame in his game.
I mean, you clearly like Oscar more than Ray, though.
Yeah, personality-wise.
I don't know. What about that? What about that? The girl with the glasses. What about her? The Ava movies.
I know what you're talking about.
Where do you rate her?
I don't think I never touched the movies.
I don't believe that.
No, I don't think I added her onto that list. If you look at it.
I'm pretty sure you did. I don't know her name, so
No,
it could
it would
literally
say-
be
it would
anybody
say-
on there.
No, it would say what animated from.
Yeah.
Don't need two Ava from the main two.
Well, those are the only two people usually care about.
Yeah, so I haven't done the third one yet. But it should probably be. So she hadn't done it. I only have movies based on that one that way, so it'd be hard to wait.
Well, she doesn't really exist outside the movies, right?
Yeah, that way it'd be hard to wait. She probably be in the probably anywhere between 70 and 83. If I had to do top of that, she'd probably be in the 78 based on the fact I don't have a lot to work with.
Interesting. I'm trying to figure out animes we've all seen. We're gonna ask more best girl questions.
Haven't we all seen your favorite your favorite anime we saw in club?
Which one's my favorite anime?
Oh, your favorite Honor Honor.
Oh my god, I hate you.
Well,
Best
never-
girl was the meteor that showed up and took them all out. Best girl. Best girl was the ending when it
never
was
speak of that
all
again.
over.
What, you didn't like that anime Ear Jesus?
No.
Anime's terrible. Anime's terrible. I don't understand how
Terrible.
you're supposed to feel like for those people when they're all terrible human beings.
Yeah.
Except for one of them.
The laid back guy, right?
The funny guy, my favorite, my boy.
Exactly. I mean, how? What did they expect? I mean, you can't. I'm not gonna have I'm not gonna care if anything bad happens to people I don't like. Like to characters I do not like at all.
Pretty fair. That's pretty fair.
Man,
Okay, so we watched, was it Seto and Hanayome? I don't think Jacob watched that with us.
No, that would be for. I would,
Okay, have you ever watched it in general?
I don't think so. That doesn't sound.
It's the one with the
familiar.
mermaid.
It's
really
Yeah,
funny.
it's
It's
Seto
really
no
funny.
Hanayome translated to My Bride is a Mermaid.
Yes, I have.
Okay, who's best girl in that? We're gonna start with Jesus.
Whew, that's okay. You put me on the spot there. I'm trying to think of who. I'm just gonna say Lunar.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay, I'm actually kind of surprised by that.
I have two.
All right, Jacob, who would you choose?
Son.
What?
I would have chose the best friend. I would have chose the cop.
That coming very, very close, though.
Yeah,
That was
close
very
second.
close. But really, Jesus? That one surprised me. So I just finished watching that anime a week ago. Now
It's good.
Really?
It's good.
It is
It's really
yeah,
good.
I
It's
will
really
be watching
good.
it.
Best girl is the dad, the robot, the Terminator. He's best
Oh my
girl.
god. Forgot the shark was pretty awesome too in that show.
If you watch that anime, you know what I'm talking about. If not, you should definitely check it out. It's pretty funny.
Good times.
Or what about Korowa Zombie Deska? Have you watched that, Jacob?
Is there English translation to that?
Is this a zombie?
No, I haven't.
Okay, never mind. We're gonna skip that.
I remember most anime name by the English name. So I don't remember most of the Japanese titles.
I mean, I didn't watch it in English. Not like
But
there's
I mean-
anything wrong with that, obviously.
No,
But I mean,
but
Bacano.
I
Do
have
we all
not
watch
watched.
Bacano? Okay. Did you watch Durara?
No.
I think Bacano's better.
I heard that is a good series though.
You should check out Bacano.
I do have that on my to-do list.
Well, we already got in an argument about Pokemon, so we're not gonna re-dig up that one.
We did?
Yeah, we did. Not
Yeah,
on this
don't
show,
bring- don't bring
but at
that
one
up
point we
again.
did.
Oh yeah, I
No.
remember.
He's just tripping. See, I don't remember Digimon that well.
Neither do I.
I remember until the third season.
Well, the third series had like what? It got really weird after a while.
When they become Digimon?
No.
No.
So the fourth season is that, but they fuse with the Digimon in the third season, kind
Yeah.
of. They're like Gundams. Actually, yeah, that's actually pretty accurate. It's just kind of like G Gundam.
We probably could go a little old school.
Okay, how old school are you talking?
I know you two had to watch it. If not, I'd be surprised. Tenchi.
Tenchi Muyo, huh? Ooh, I don't know. I don't know. Growing up, I liked the princess. The older sister, not the younger sister. But then
You mean,
there's the cops.
You mean Ayeka?
The purple-haired one?
Yeah.
Yeah. I liked her growing up.
How about you, Jesus? Do you remember Tenchi?
Not as much as I wish, because it's been so long since I've seen Tenchi. Like
It coming back,
Tokyo.
right?
I remember, yeah, Tenchi in Tokyo is the one I
Was terrible.
that's the one
That's
I
it.
remember though. I sort of
It
remember.
wasn't that bad.
I don't like it. Well, they were all in there, and there was that other girl. They added another girl in Tenchi and Tokyo,
Yeah, the became the main love interest.
which is weird because it was coming off of. I don't know. I think as a child I just wasn't prepared for that concept of writing.
Yeah. And so they're all connected, but they're all not connected.
Yeah, the anthology was something a younger me was not able to
Yeah.
comprehend.
Yeah, I don't
So,
think we were meant to understand.
They actually finishing it. They were coming back and redoing it.
Did they already
With
do one
Yo-
where he wasn't like? Didn't they do a spin-off?
They did a spin-off, but they're doing a main series spin-off, which they started like 10 years ago, and they're coming back to finish it.
Yeah, I don't have the bandwidth to keep up with that anymore.
So I'm looking forward to that. But my opinion, Ryoko.
Yeah, I knew he was gonna say that. And Jesus has no answer.
I don't
Try-
because like I
he
said,
tried
I'm not.
to-
Like I said, I,
Yu Yu Hakusho.
Ooh, Yukita, obviously.
I never really watch it.
Wow. Okay.
I think that's the only one of the few old school anime that I didn't watch.
Shaking my head. I'm judging.
Hey, I will put on a time limit how much TV I could watch as a kid.
I'm judging him. Man, what else was on? I mean, Tenchi Muyo doesn't really count because there was really only like one girl on Tenchi Muyo. Or not Tenchi Muyo, Rurouni Kenshin. I don't know why I said Tenchi.
No, but you were either Team Kaoru or Team Miss Megumi.
There was another team. There was another girl in that show.
The Doctor.
Dude, I'm gonna play the Tenchi Muyo card, and I'm gonna be like, I don't remember it that well.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah, the only trying to bring back, trying to remember everything we watched.
Inuyasha. Sango.
Oh,
Sango, come on.
yeah.
Nobody's Team Kikyo.
Nobody,
Well, who are you? Are you Team Kagome? Jesus?
obviously.
Obviously, this guy. This guy hitting us with the obviously.
What other team is there?
Team Sango, get it right. Hashtag Team Moroku.
Oh my god.
It's my boy. It's my boy. Yeah, we're not gonna bother with the big three.
Yeah. No.
Even though one of them manga finally finished.
Well, Naruto and Bleach, technically.
No, Bleach finished last week. Oh, the past Monday.
Yeah, but Naruto finished, quote
Yeah.
unquote. Then they went to the future.
Yeah.
To the future.
No, Bleach ended up showing the future and how it ended.
Eh.
Yeah.
What about One Piece? Do we all actually? Can we all still stand One Piece? I think One Piece is all right.
I only watched 2 episodes.
Oh, One Piece is okay. Aaron can probably guess my favorite character.
In One Piece,
Yeah.
really?
All you have to do is just look at my face, see my Facebook likes, and you'll get it.
I was a Nico Robin.
See how easy that was?
You and Eric both like Robin. I like the blue haired girl. She was the one who rode like a duck, right? There's something weird. I liked her the most. She's best girl. Obviously we're not going to touch Overwatch. We've already discussed that.
I still haven't played it.
I haven't
What?
played it either. I
Both
haven't
of
played
you
it
guys
either.
need to log off, go download Overwatch, go play it.
I bought the game I've been looking forward to this month already. And come out next week.
What game
I
is
assume
that?
it's Madden.
Yeah.
No Madden. Madden's the same every year. It's okay.
Hey, they're willing to give me $20 for the old Madden, so I'm good.
That's not even that good.
You paid 50 for it, or 60.
He paid 60 for it. He got it. I was there with him
Yeah.
when he got it.
Well, I traded the game for that too.
What, the old Madden before that?
Yeah, I keep taking the $20 back. Yeah.
I can't diss you for that though, because I do the same thing every single year with 2K.
Yeah.
So
I think the main reason for this one because you actually have practice squads now, so that's what I'm looking forward to. And new
What?
commentary. And new commentary.
Wait, didn't they? Wait, they replaced.
Yeah, we talked
Yeah,
about it. That was with the guys, and you were happy about it.
That's true. We did used to mute that when we played.
But
2K17, WWE 2K17.
Yeah, that one I'm looking forward to.
I'm looking forward to it, but I'm not gonna buy it.
good job.
I don't have a PS4. I want it though. I tweeted about how I wanted WWE 2K17 like months before it was even announced.
I think the only thing I don't like that if you want one of the big NFT people, you had to buy the NFT edition.
Man. room.
Yeah, I know. And you know who I'm talking about too. I don't even know discuss it. How many anime have we all actually watched besides the...
Number wise,
Yeah, we had.
I don't know the number.
No, is it lower? It's probably lower than we probably think.
I think out of the three of us, I probably have watched the least amount.
And you wouldn't
I'm willing to put. I'm willing to put that. I'm willing to put that out there. I think I have watched the least out of the three of us.
I think Jesus has watched more than me.
I would say you probably watched more than me. Cause the problem with me is that I haven't watched too much recently. So like a lot of
watching box sets.
Like a lot of oh my, good for you, man. I wish I could shell out that kind of money.
Oh no, I wait for sales.
But
See,
yeah.
but I think you've watched the most because you actually keep up with Crunchyroll.
Me?
Yeah, you do.
I haven't touched Crunchyroll in probably 2 or 3 months.
Oh, months!
Oh wow.
You better upgrade that to years for me.
I know, right? Like for me, when I first injured my ankle senior year of high school, that's when I started watching a lot of anime, and then that carried over into college. And then it was like right after I left college, that was about the Sword Art Online time, I think it was, and that was like the last time that I actively kept up with anime. I think it was Sword Art Online and Atomico Market, which was awesome.
So,
dude, I haven't even watched either of those.
you had to watch Sword Art, especially with the live action coming out.
I know, right? I watched a little bit of Attack on Titan, and then Kill La Kill, but Kill La Kill was just like, oh
okay,
my
I
God.
watched Kill La Kill.
Oh yeah, Aaron's the one who
Kill La
told
Kill.
me about all the obscene things that happened.
I finished Kill La Kill.
Yeah, Owen told me about that too. I still haven't watched it.
Like he was in shock. He was like, what?
I was not a fan of Kill La Kill.
I remember you telling me everything that happened, and I was like, what the hell?
The Elite Four were actually pretty cool in Kill La Kill.
Oh yeah, that what you call it. And then I watched Pokemon Origins. I remember watching that. That was awesome.
I didn't even watch that.
What?
I still haven't seen that.
I haven't seen that.
It's so good. It's only
But is my boy Gold in it
it's only
though?
like 4 episodes.
But is my boy Gold in it?
No, it's Red.
Yeah, I know.
They should do another one with Gold.
They should. And he beats Red. Just saying.
That's true.
Red was up on that mountain. He
But-
was training. He wasn't training hard enough. Got beat by my boy.
Trying to think if there's anything else that I watched that one anime. I forget the name of it, where it's like the devil or something works at a fast food restaurant.
Oh yeah, we
The
watched
Devil
that.
is the
Yeah.
Yeah, we watched that.
Yeah, that
Who's the
was
best girl on that?
Probably the hero.
I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
I didn't really care for the coworker. She works at McDonald's. She automatically.
Damn.
Whack Donald's. I'm sorry.
Damn. Damn. That's
What?
That's
What? Hey, it's not my fault that Japan has McDonald's called Whack Donald's or Whack Arnold's or whatever they call it in anime.
Hey,
McDarrell's.
the Olympic athletes are in that.
Anyways, we're skipping this part.
Real life waifu was,
Anyways, we're skipping this part.
but hey man, real life waifu was eating at McDonald's.
We're moving forward.
Olympic waifu.
We're moving forward. Devil's the Part-Timer was weird.
It
was
was
funny, though.
It was funny, but it was weird.
That was weird. Probably the hero. Probably best girl.
Yeah.
I think there was only like 2 girls on that.
3, the sister.
There was a sister. I don't even remember there being a sister.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she come very closely to end.
Trying to think of what else. I'm trying to think of what else there was too, but there's a
Bento.
No,
Tiger and Bunny.
nope.
I even though we watched that in club, I never watched it.
I mean,
I don't blame you. Like, I tried watching like the
was
first
doing
episode. I
alright.
couldn't do
I
it.
was doing work in the back.
That was alright. I think I was dueling.
Well, and at the same time we were showing Honor Hana.
It was.
Yeah, I think that's the reason why I came until I would trap into the story.
I
And
was
then realize
definitely.
how bad it was.
I was definitely playing Yu-Gi-Oh then. Agents were best girl that day.
Agents. Agents.
Yeah, I was playing Agents. What of it?
That's so bad.
Archlord Christia was best girl.
Oh my god.
Man. Hey, ain't no shame in my game, man. You know, when they were still good, I was doing all right.
No, I don't blame you.
I have a question about it, about waifus for you too.
Okay.
So you both watch Love Life, right?
Yes.
Ain't there like 12 girls in the anime?
There's a lot of girls. There's basically no boys.
It's
in
like
that
it's like
entire-
K-On! It's all
Yeah. How
girls.
can you come down to selecting a waifu in the anime when there's so many choices?
Oh, it's like
They're all
they're
different.
archetypes.
They're all all
Like,
different.
It's kind of like, you know, how I have that theory about Sailor Scouts, you know? It's like, how do you choose a Sailor Scout? Or how do you choose a K-On! Character? You know, they're all very well defined within their own little, like, characters and their characteristics and what they do. So it's pretty easy. Like they even go as far to have like different like occupations in the band. But they do. There's like one of them who's really good at like writing music. One of them's really good at coming up with choreography. One's really good at like costumes. You know, I mean, things go into this. You know, it's like okay, think about it this way. It's like, how do girls like our age, when they were growing up, how did they choose a favorite NSYNC person or a Backstreet Boy? You know, it's similar to that.
Or like, how do you choose your favorite member of Girls' Generation?
There's no real logic in that.
You just choose it. Well, what was Jesus gonna say? How do you choose your favorite what?
I said, or like how you choose your favorite member of Girls' Generation.
I don't remember.
I don't choose Girl Generation. I am personally a fan of, was it Brown Eyed Girl? Is that it? BEG? I know it's BEG. I'm a fan of BEG. Yeah, it's actually, yeah, pretty simple. It's just like there's more people to choose from.
Okay.
That's really what it's more like.
That was a very popular animated past expo.
It's like
cosplayer.
Love Live, K-On!
I saw a lot of Gravity Falls though, more than I thought.
It's a great show.
It is, but I was surprised how much cosplayers I saw.
People really like Gravity Falls. You know, I was going around. I was in Chicago at the Art Institute. I was wearing a Dipper hat. I was going around wearing a Dipper hat. I'm sitting down. I'm not gonna lie. I was looking at my Pokemon Go. I was looking for stops. This kid goes, "I like your hat." I look up. He's wearing a Dipper hat too.
That is awesome.
So it was a really weird thing to happen, but yeah. So yeah, I like Dipper's hat. I have a Tyrone hat. Shoutouts to Tyrone. It's what Dipper would have named himself if he could name himself.
Great story, man.
Man, you know what? Trying to bring me down over there.
But so we just had the idea of waifu, and we discussed some anime.
So do you think there's a difference between waifu and best girl?
Your best girl is usually going to be one of your waifus.
I think there could be a difference.
But could you, let's say you say that's the best girl, but you don't want, you're not going to waifu.
I think so. The best girl could be the best in the anime, but there could be another girl that someone would describe as the waifu that they personally like.
Hey man, you know what? You know what? You know what, Jesus? You know what? She's best girl. First off, she's best girl. It's Scott Pilgrim versus the World. She's best girl, and she's waifu.
I think you. All right,
Kim
so
Pine.
for those listening who
Kim
can't see our screens right now. Earlier, after he told the story like 2 seconds ago, I said, "Great story, man." Hoping he would get the reference I was getting at. It seemed like he just kind of glossed over it, so I found a screenshot.
I didn't gloss over it.
I got
the way me and Jesus became friends was over that movie.
pretty much. It is.
Freaking bread makes you fat.
Yep. So I just put a screenshot of the part where she's like, "Great story, man."
Kim Pine is best girl, and she is waifu. Although I know Jesus doesn't agree. He likes knives.
Knives Chow is best girl in Scott Pilgrim.
Oh, you tripping, man. Tripping. Kim Pine. He fought for her. He didn't fight for knives.
But knives.
He didn't fight for knives.
In the original,
They were such a terrible couple, though. I don't think they should have been together. I think the book had the right idea. I don't think those two should have ended up together because they're terrible as a couple.
But knives.
Knives should have ended up with somebody else, not Scott.
Okay, so if we go by book Scott Pilgrim or graphic novel Scott Pilgrim, I will agree with you. We go with movie Scott Pilgrim, I do not agree with you.
I don't agree with you. I think movie Scott Pilgrim is worse than book Scott Pilgrim. The graphic novel Scott Pilgrim. Which is saying something, because graphic novel Scott Pilgrim is a pretty big jerk.
But in the movie Scott Pilgrim, in the original ending, he realized how big of a jerk he was.
Yeah, and he should just let knives go. Let her go.
And then
if you love it, you let her go.
He was going to make things right with her.
Isn't she still a teenager at that point?
Shut up.
Yeah, okay. Just checking.
Yeah, that's the only argument I need.
Just checking. I watched that movie like 20 times.
I love that movie so much.
That movie's really good. It was really good. Kim Pine, best girl.
No.
And his wife.
Don't have opinion.
She's
on
like
this.
fourth on the. She's like fifth on the.
Fourth.
She's like fifth.
You are tripping. Who is hot? Who's 3?
All right, so let's see. If I had to make my Scott
This
Pilgrim
boy
list.
is tripping.
So
He's trying to make a list. He is tripping right now. That boy is tripping.
you dating yourself, Pilgrim.
It's
Knives,
it's
Ramona,
Kim,
Stacy, Julie.
Stacy.
Then we got Kim.
Not even Envy.
Oh, yeah, actually, I forgot about Envy.
Oh man, you tripping? No,
So
no,
now
no,
Kim
no,
goes down
man,
even
no.
lower.
You are tripping,
'Cause
man.
if I
Kim is
had-
better
I
than
always forget about
Envy, Stacy. You
No,
are tripping,
no.
man. Boy, you are tripping. You are tripping so hard right
No,
now.
you are.
You tripping worse than those characters
Right. Knives,
in
Ramona,
Super Smash Brothers Brawl.
Envy, Stacy. Okay.
Tripping.
Not even top 5, man.
Tripping. What do you mean not even top? Who's 5?
Julie.
Oh man, you really tripping now. You boy is
Oh,
tripping.
well,
Boy is tripping.
you know you're having fun with your
That boy
your
is tripping.
argument as Scott Pilgrim for waifu and best girl.
He's tripping.
You're both tripping.
Okay. That boy don't even know what he's talking about. We're gonna move on before I jump through the computer screen and smack Jesus.
That'd be a pretty impressive trick.
Smack Jesus, man, for that. Freaking, it's tripping. Best character in the in the video game is best character in the whole thing. You're tripping.
No.
You are hella tripping. Guys, this guy. Can't believe I'm on a show with this guy. Freaking Jesus. I think that's a good spot as any to end the show.
We've upset him, guys.
And ending on Stop
gosh.
Pilgrim.
Oh my gosh. Freaking Jesus.
I only think that I never seen that movie completely in one go.
You're tripping. How you tripping? Everybody's tripping.
The demon hipster chicks are more. It should be up higher.
Oh man, you are nah man, nah. Nah, now he's just trying to make me angry. Boys. Persona 5, who do you think you choose?
I won't know
moving
yet.
on.
Yeah, I don't know yet. I have to play the game.
I don't even play Persona.
I don't even play Persona either.
I thought you do.
I don't.
He just played the fighting game and watched the anime.
I just played the fighting game. I didn't even watch the anime.
Really?
I did not even watch the anime. I've watched clips.
I need to buy the collector's edition for Persona 5. I need to pre-order it.
I've not watched the anime.
Yeah. I actually know someone who done that.
Played the fighting game and only the fighting game.
Wow, I'm actually really surprised. I need to get you. I'm going to send you Persona 4. You need to play it.
How am I gonna play it?
Your computer.
No.
Any computer can run a PS2 emulator.
Nah. We're gonna save this for the Persona cast.
We're doing a Persona episode?
We are now.
We're doing.
So, but before we're not doing go over anything for the opposite side besides waifus.
What the husbandos?
Is that what it's really called?
Yes.
Yeah, that is what it's really
called.
called.
Yes.
The husbando. What about it? Like, what do you want to know? I got nothing to say about husbando.
Well, at least I thought we should at least mention it since we do have viewers and listeners.
You're
who might
correct.
mention.
No, you're correct. We should bring it up. So there is an equivalent out there for male characters. Like you said, it is husbando, or if you want.
I can't believe that's a name.
Yeah, or if you're gonna go off of the the Woman Crush Wednesday, like we discussed earlier, it's Man Crush Monday, and people do the exact same thing, but with male celebrities, and I'm sure there's some people out there who do it with cartoon or anime, cartoon.
Husbando Monday.
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense though.
My husbando Monday.
Yeah, there you go. I'm sure there's some people out there who do it, but yeah, just to bring that up too, because yeah, we probably should have mentioned that somewhere along the lines.
But let's be honest, we have an opinion on it.
I don't have an opinion on it. I think if guys have waifus, women should be allowed to have as many husbandos as they want.
Yeah, but besides that, I don't think we really have any other.
Hashtag as many husbandos as they want.
Hashtag Aaron Logic.
Oh man, I don't know much about it. I know, girls do like husbandos, but I don't know what the thought process behind it is. Honestly, I don't know if it's like, okay, here's a question for Jesus, for the waifus. Is the waifus? It's implied that you would want to date your waifu, right? So do you choose them because you want to date them? Is that how it works?
I don't know if it's exactly like that. I mean, it's like I said. I think it's kind of similar to a Woman Crush Wednesday. Just because you put a celebrity as your Woman Crush Wednesday doesn't mean you'd want to date them or anything. I mean, you could think they're
Whoa, man.
What?
Whoa. You said you wouldn't want to date your woman crush Wednesday. I
have far too many of those.
Say. This is how this all came up. Cause I was talking about top 10 like celebrity crushes that I had, or like my favorite celebrities of all time.
I think we did that too one time. I took me forever to get to 10.
Oh man, I'm like at 20 or 25.
You got like 100.
I got hella. I got hella. Pretty high up there. It's the same with waifus though.
I have so many woman crush Wednesdays. I mean, I have Olympic woman crush Wednesday. I have singers and everything. I don't know everything. Actresses, everything.
Cosplayers.
Yeah, there you go. Cosplayers. Too many to count now at this point.
Yeah, I don't participate in Woman Crush Wednesday.
I haven't in a long time.
But I participated in Waifu Wednesday.
I don't participate in either.
We will change that.
Yeah, but I've seen your Facebook activity, man. We're not even gonna bring that up.
I've seen your Facebook activity too.
Now we're gonna bring that up. You gotta remember, people can see the things you like on Facebook, man.
They sure can.
And your point being?
I think he's trying to say you a hypocrite.
That's the same. That's almost the same thing as
what?
Saying
is
what?
it so one that I appreciate work?
Just the way you said that. It's just I'm not even gonna touch that.
I could. There's a few things. There's a couple.
He appreciates work.
I was going to say something, but no, I can't do it.
Working on a Wednesday.
You know what? It came out really bad. I admit that. I could probably phrase that.
It reminds me of that
like
Fifth Harmony song.
Huh?
Just like
Was
how
it
you
Fifth
follow.
Harmony?
Oh yeah, like the trails.
Are you saying that work song?
Yeah, that work song.
Yeah, there's the work song by Rihanna and the other one by Fifth Harmony.
I was thinking about the Fifth
I
Harmony
didn't even know
one.
that.
I was thinking about the Fifth Harmony one. The funny thing about Fifth Harmony is the first time I heard Fifth Harmony, I think was... Were they the ones who did Black Magic, or was that somebody else?
I have no idea.
Jesus should know.
I don't know.
Do you know who did Black Magic? Because Black Magic sounds like a K-pop song. Except it's in English.
Well, there's a lot of songs that sound like K-pop songs, man.
But then I was like, I had the theory. Okay, no, it's a completely different person. Or saying it's completely different. Completely different. Now, Fifth Harmony just sounds like it's a K-pop group. Just the name.
Yeah, I could see that being a K-pop group.
Yeah, no, the people who did Black Magic, that song sounds like a K-pop song, and I was like, it's really weird because it sounds more like a K-pop song than most songs on the radio. But anyways, this is a completely different thing. The point is we're judging. We are judging Jacob. Judging him.
Jacob.
Aren't you always judging me?
Yeah, we have to.
Sometimes, yeah. We out here talking about Aaron logic. We never like
Jacob logic.
What?
Well, you got to think about it. I mean, it's very. You may not be posting up Woman Crush Wednesdays or Waifu Wednesday things, but the fact is that we could still see the things you like because they pop up on our newsfeed. It'll be like, Jacob liked, and then I'm like, okay.
This thing.
Yeah, it's the same
really,
thing.
I like a lot of random stuff. You realize that, right?
Random, okay.
Hey,
So,
I like stuff from the Olympics. I'm not even watching it.
so, but cosplayers are random.
Yeah, they're at the Olympics.
Random. So these female cosplayers are random
fair,
likes.
There are some that my cousin is taking pictures for, so that does that involve as well.
Hashtag Jacob Logic.
No.
So I think I'm off the hashtag Aaron Logic train, and I think we need to change this to hashtag Jacob Logic. I think the Aaron Logic train has gone by. It's passed.
It has left the station. It is gone. Jacob Logic is still accepting passengers.
No, don't train for it.
Tickets are free.
And not moving.
Spare the air.
Hi.
Oh man.
You guys are too much sometimes.
Oh, we're too much.
Hashtag Jacob Logic again.
Oh, you ain't talking. Oh man.
That was great. That was great.
Just sometimes, man. Just sometimes. But we don't have any reference for husbandos. So if you have a reference for a husbando, or you know what, or you or one of your friends or whomever, go ahead and leave that in the comments section. If you think Jacob Logic should take off, also leave that in the comments section. Just tweet at Jacob for that.
Yeah, you could. Don't treat me that, but you could treat me at just like robot.
You could tweet Jesus that he's wrong about best girl at
Juicer5024. And I do think that everyone who is listening should tweet at Aaron and let him know that their top 5 list for the Scott Pilgrim girls. And please show him that you agree with me and not him. You could tweet him at
AA Landline. That's AALANLINE. You could also follow us at Yelling Will Ensue. You also follow us also at Nerds No Sports and at Let's Argue Anime. Also, please, as always, leave a like, a comment, or subscribe. Share with your friends. I'm not even going to thank Jesus and Jacob for this one. I don't even want to talk to them after this.
Hating.
Not even top 5, man. Not even top 5.
Not even top 5. What is wrong with you, man? You're just wrong.
Yeah, everyone, thank you for listening to this episode. Aaron.
Yeah, you know what? We're done. We're done. Bye. We'll see you next time. We'll talk to you next time.
All right.
All right.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
I'm done with you too.